Good evening, I'm Alex Dierckman. The suspect in a Bartholomew County quadruple homicide is appearing in court next week on an unrelated assault charge. 55-year-old Samuel Sully of Columbus is the only suspect in the killing of 4 people in Waynesville in May. He's being held in the Brown County Jail on assault charges equating to a Class D felony. He has not been arrested or charged for the murders. Federal officials have also indicted Sully on illegal possession of a firearm. The indictment alleges federal and local authorities found Sully in possession of a rifle on May 14th, 3 days after the quadruple homicide. If convicted of illegal possession, Sully faces up to 10 years in federal prison. The Sierra Club of Indiana says a new Environmental Protection Agency report indicates coal-fired power plants continue to pose health threats to Hoosiers. The report links coal-fired power plants to toxic water pollution and says that 16 of Indiana's 19 plants are discharging toxic chemicals, including arsenic and mercury, into the White, Ohio, and Wabash rivers. Duke Energy is one of the companies named in the report. Officials there say they haven't had time to review the report thoroughly, but they question its legitimacy because the report states the Duke Energy plant in Cayuga is running on a year-old state permit. A Duke Energy spokeswoman says that plant was issued a new permit in March of this year. She says the company also tracks all its power plant's emissions on a daily basis to make sure they do not exceed allowable levels. An Indiana State Fire Marshal inspection indicates an electrical short caused the fire at the Amvets Post 2000 last week. The Van Buren fire chief says the fire was caused by a wire running up a wall behind a cabinet near the bar. When the man who saw the smoke through the vents opened the door, oxygen entered the room and accelerated the fire. None of the Amvets employees or patrons were injured, although 5 firefighters were sent to the hospital for heat exhaustion. Amvets Post 2000 commander is finalizing details with their insurance company. Then he says Amvets will decide whether to remodel or rebuild the building. The Indianapolis City Council has tabled a proposal that would have created a no solicitation zone in the city's downtown and would have restricted panhandling elsewhere in Indianapolis between 5 p.m. and 8 a.m. Committee members say the tabled version could have faced a legal battle on First Amendment grounds, but Mayor Greg Ballard voiced dismay at the decision, saying the ban had been modeled after laws in other cities that have been upheld by a federal court. Some in the business community say the city has lost out on several conventions due to the begging in downtown. And here's a look at the weather. Tonight will be mostly clear with lows in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, sunny and 79 degrees is the high, and tomorrow night will be clear with lows in the mid-50s. And here's a look at the 5-day forecast. Friday, a 40% chance of thunderstorms with highs around 82 degrees. Saturday and Sunday, a 20% chance of storms with highs in the lower 80s. Monday will be partly cloudy with 79 degrees is the high and 83 degrees on Tuesday with a 30% chance of thunderstorms. For more on these stories and other local news, go to indianapublicmedia.org. I'm Alex Dierckman.